Yeah.
Tagged for salvage.
I know. Did I scan that? I did. It was just warning me to scan it again, just in case. None of that is to say that this game, you know, is doing wrong for having small little side quests. I think small little side quests are really, really good to have. The fact of the matter is, when you consider the idea that a side quest can actually be really fun, and then you put that into the game, that's what changes things.
Long way to fall.
You know, like
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
Side quests don't.
This area.
Okay.
These structures go deep below the ground.
Do you wanna keep talking about how we already know this stuff? Huh, Jaw? Huh? Mr. Point out the obvious? The thing is, side quests don't really... They don't have to be this big revelation. They don't have to be something that pushes the main story very far forward. It doesn't have to be any of that. You know, side quests can be just that, which is a side quest. A quest that ultimately does not affect the game in any significant way, but is still a good quest to have, a fun quest to have. You know, it can still be that. It's just unfortunate that, you know, we run into quests like this where we're going and we're picking up all these parts for this ship. And it's like that. It didn't need to be nearly as long as it is right now. And yes, I'm well aware of the joke there. The problem is, it's just like, it's like popcorn quest all over again. We don't, going and picking up popcorn is fine. I think that would be a really cool story, you know, beat to hit, as we've discussed in the past. But when it boils down to it, if you're just going to go pick up popcorn and that's it, which is what it was, then what's the point? Why not make it this like really silly experience that actually provides some character growth between these different characters that we have in this game? And is it ultimately just a thing to keep you busy, to keep you in the game? And I think that's the difference here. You know, you look at the I mean, I'm using The Witcher as an example, but The Witcher has some really funny side quests. And in fact, so does other games, you know? Like, I'm thinking Divinity is another really good. What are they fighting? Are they fighting up there? Oh, no, there's stuff on the ground. I see. Oh, hi. I can't believe I missed all those shots. Let's do this to finish this one off. And obviously used all my ammo. Okay. We good? Is this water gonna hurt me? No. I don't know why I thought that it would. Just, oop. No, that's, no, here, come back. What is the, is it X? X is both. What is V? Is it B? Ah, there's one order for them to be like. What is the order? Q, no. E? No. T. G. No. N. How do I get them to not? No, F is melee. What? Why are they? I thought the button was X. Okay, X is getting them to do that. So in that case, I want them to go over there. And hopefully they listen to me. Oh, I see a BS. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, jeez. Come back over here, boys. It was hiding in its cave. But you know what? With this gun and incinerate, that's a pretty significant amount of armor reduction. And this thing does a lot of damage. So maybe I should just keep shooting it in the butt like this rather than using my shotgun. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Headshot with that? Oh, she's dead. She's super dead. She got eaten. Oh, no, don't come over to me. I'm sniping you. Not so fair. Right, oh, and they're getting also laser beamed too. Okay, well.
Hold on, y'all.
I mean, I did tell them to defend there, and I don't know how to undo their orders. Is it the F keys? It might be the F keys. The function keys. Oh, hi. You know what? Stop it. You're gonna laser beam me. Why don't you laser beam yourself? Also, I could really do with different gun. Let's go sniper pistol. I haven't used that one in a while, and I'm almost out of shotgun shells, so it's not really gonna help, is it? That works. Okay.
Must be the crash site Avela mentioned.
You guys are super dead. So, I mean, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, like, there are games out there such as Divinity, such as The Witcher, such as pretty much any of the like old Obsidian, like Pillars of Eternity and stuff. These games are all games that have really good side quests in them, not because they are side quests, but because they are side adventures. You know, they take you on an adventure. You know, think Skyrim, a game that is not really known for having good quests. Let's be honest, some of those quests in that game are not very good. But that game has memorable moments, like when you get too drunk in the Whiterun Tavern and you go on the drinking binge and you end up married to some Hagraven. This is all stuff that ultimately is really fun, but doesn't have a huge bearing on the end of the story. And I think that's totally okay too, you know? Not every side mission in the game has to affect the main story. But every side mission in the game shouldn't just be a simple, go collect 15 of these things and come back to me. You know, it should have something in it that makes it a twist, something that makes it memorable. And I think the reason why I'm kind of falling on this side of the fence on this is that as a person who has gotten really into tabletop RPGs, if you're a person who is a dungeon master or is playing even, you expect that if you go off and just do, and I know, you know, tabletop RPGs are quite a bit different than a video game because it's not so restricted by the rule set. If you want to go off and steal somebody's jewels that you saw on them, and you're like, wow, this is really interesting. You have all this money, and this isn't what we're here to do, but
tagged for salvage.
And I know we're typically good, but, you know, we're very tempted by the money you have. Let's go steal all these jewels. And you go and have fun with that, and you get caught, and you get put in prison, and then from there, like, the hilarity that can ensue is just way too good for its own good. And honestly, I think video game side quests need to keep learning from that, and they have been. They've been learning from that a lot, you know, just look at all the RPGs over the past couple of years, Divinity and Witcher included in that as the primary examples. There's something else? No, there are remains. Are the remains in the ground? The heck? I believe they are. Okay, that broke. Whatever. Whatever. Not even that big of a deal. So I need to go get the last spaceship part. Yep. And there's the meeting point. And okay, so we've pretty much found where we need to go for several things right over here. I think I should probably get the part first before the meeting point. So we're gonna come up here. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be down on the game.
In the message about the Salarians?
Let's stay sharp.
Oh, cat. Interesting. I haven't really seen much cat here. A lot of wildlife, not a lot of cat. A lot of remnant, too. Hey, anointed one. Why don't you lose your shield so when you inevitably try to start blasting us, I can reflect it back at you, or I can kill you with my shotgun. That also apparently works very well, too. Hi, Chosen! Anybody want some of this? No? That's a... Does this reflect? Yeah, it might, actually. You know, I saw ammo over here, so that's where I'm going, because I'm almost out of ammo. Also, I saw a dude run off this direction, but I think you might have changed direction. Oh, right there. Where'd the other guy go? I say they're dots, you just don't see them. Oh, hello. Mine. I have a lot of data, holy cow. I'm going to be able to get all of the high rank armor and stuff that I want to make. And guns. Got 2. Oh, God, why did I miss every single one of those? Okay, it's telling me to find cover. I have a better idea. What if I just refill my shields immediately? Come on. Thank you. Alright, let's go heal up. I think... Oh, there he is. I'll let her get the kill.
Damn. Walked right into it.
Let's look around. They might have left something.
Oh, I see. It was a trap. Is that it? Container? I am actually filling up on my inventory. I need to go and fix that.
From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Probably me. Sorry about that. Though, if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Solarian Ark?
Yes, Major Salin Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
What's STG?
Special Tasks Group. Back home, we were field agents who gathered intelligence and handled inconveniences.
The Solarian Union's fixers.
If you prefer. As I said, these days I stick with retiree.
A lot of people came to Andromeda for a fresh start.
I'm sure I'll enjoy mine when I find it. Let's be frank. There are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Ket. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden, but the evidence is thin. I need a pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. He claims to be studying the Ket. As for why, I intend to ask him.
Couldn't Reka help you solve this?
I trust Reka implicitly, but I can't say the same for her team. You're obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved our Ark in the first place.
All right, I'm in. How do we catch your traitor?
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a Ket who might be his handler. I need you and your Sam to analyze them. If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the Ket, that would prove he's the one.
What's the standard punishment for Ket collaborators?
Most people would settle for an angry mob, but I like to think justice made the trip out here. Remember Dr. Adden's equipment and his Ket contact. This has to be watertight. Good luck.
Okay. I completely forgot that we had that quest until I started talking to him, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. So my point that I was trying to make is that I don't want to be down on this game. I do actually really enjoy this game. I'm just critical of it because I am critical of the things that I enjoy. And that's really what it boils down to. I wish that whatever's coming next out of BioWare, that they've learned from this and that they've learned from the games that have come before. And that we get some really excellent games coming up here soon. Because I can't wait to do a series on Anthem and on the next Dragon Age.
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Cabal has been found.
Thank you.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
What was this down over here? Find the entrance to the sanctuary. Is that this might be the door over here, or it might not be. We'll have to find out. It doesn't appear that I have anything to turn in, but let's go this way. So, oh, also, how close am I to? I'm halfway to leveling. Ooh, we're getting there. Unfortunate. Open the door. Also, it's worth mentioning that I have played every Dragon Age game for the series, or for the channel.
But not recently. I see tracks.
Okay. So, you know, just because even if the next Dragon Age game is bad, we're still gonna play it because I feel like I need to. You know, we got through Dragon Age 2 on the channel, and you know what? It wasn't as bad as people thought. It was actually not only just a little enjoyable series, but I think we showed that Mass Effect 2 wasn't actually that bad of a game. Ooh, interesting. Or not Mass Effect 2, Dragon Age 2. It has its problem, so.
Got it.
Okay, and that goes where? Over here. Where does this go? Is this just a wall? Anything to scan over there? Also, how much? I have 1,000 pretty much of each data except for the remnant one. I'm okay with that. Yeah, Dragon Age 2 is not that bad of a game, and I feel like in hindsight, Mass Effect Andromeda is going to be kind of the same thing. If we get another Mass Effect game, which is, it's likely to happen, just not anytime soon, then we may find ourselves in a situation where we're looking back on Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect Andromeda, and we're thinking, you know what? This is the Dragon Age 2 of the series. Dragon Age 2 was a lot better in context of Dragon Age Inquisition because of the villain and everything.
Let's give this a try.
So if you've never played Dragon Age 2 or Inquisition, or you never played Dragon Age 2 and played Inquisition, you don't understand what I'm talking about, why I think Dragon Age 2 is a better game because of Inquisition, you can go watch our series. It makes a big difference. I do really, really enjoy that series. I'm happy with that. That's big. Is this going to lead me? Okay, this is leading me to the other side of this crevice. Is it a crevice? Or is it like some kind of, I don't know. Very interesting. You know, I need to probably look around over here, because knowing them, there is likely some kind of chest hidden away. Is that it? No. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Could be down and behind, but I don't want to waste my time. I just want to head up to the top and go from there. You know, thinking about it, I wouldn't mind a Mass Effect MMO. Not like Destiny. No, not like that. Not anything like that. Just so we're clear, because I know that would have been what popped into your head there. Nothing like Destiny. Actually, maybe I wouldn't want a Mass Effect MMO, because thinking about it, I like Mass Effect 2 and 3 a lot. Minus the end of 3. And I just kind of want more of that.
I have heard of the sages of Mithrava, but never gave them much thought.
There's a chest over there.
Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
Right. Get that. This looks like a way I can go down, but that's not the way I want to go. There actually are people over there, I believe. I want to go this way because there's some kind of chest. And I'm okay with going grabbing whatever that may be. Which looks like it's over... Oh, hi there. Hi, Nullifier! I didn't mean to wake you. I'm sorry. Can I actually jump behind him? Aha! Shoot him in the butt. Where he's most vulnerable. We did it. Ooh. Ingaran Commando stuff.
What do we have here?
A lot of stuff. That's what we have there. What level of stuff am I wearing? Inventory? Armor? Helmets. I'm wearing Hyper Guardian 3 helmet. And this 5 stuff doesn't have a level requirement? Interesting. I'm kind of curious. Now I need to hit 40. I need to be able to make all this gear. I'm telling you. If I can get my gear made, and if I can get my weapons made, suddenly I'm going to have a huge power spike again, and everything will be pretty easy for a while.